All right, good morning. It is, I think it's almost noon. Yeah, 11:51. I've got a little one running around. I wanted to do a day in the life kind of thing that's really low key and chill. And I haven't uploaded in years because I am a little bit of a perfectionist. And if I can't do it perfectly the way that I see it on YouTube all the time, then I just feel like don't do it at all. And I'm trying to get out of that mindset. So today I'm just gonna be filming like what happens in my day. And I think it'll be at least nice to look back on, when I'm older and when Lennon's older, and I can see what a day is typically like with a 13-month-old. She's 13 months now. This morning we woke up and had breakfast, and my parents got Lennon a splash pad for the summer. They got it from Costco, and it's this giant splash pad. Lennon loves the water. She loves bath time. She loves pools, like all that stuff. So it was really exciting that they got that for her. So we spent the morning out on the splash pad. Of course, like the day that I choose to do it, it's 68 degrees and windy, which is cold in Florida. 68 degrees and windy, even if the sun's out, can be chilly. And it was, so we didn't spend a lot of time out there this morning, but she had a lot of fun. Ellie had even more fun than she did, I think. And we'll probably go back out there once she's done with her nap. So that's what we did. Had breakfast, went out on the splash pad, came back in, got a snack, and now she's just been playing in here. I've been drinking my coffee, watching some Dance Moms. I've done a load of laundry. So the new goal now is to just, I'm gonna hang out until her nap. She's gonna play until her nap. She's got about an hour until her nap. And then while she's napping, I have quite a few things to do. So one thing that I need to do is I need to schedule Ellie's vet appointment. She has an annual vet appointment that is past due, so I need to do that. I need to do some more laundry, put away some laundry, fold some laundry. That's always the thing that I need to do more than anything else. I also want to unload the dishwasher today. And, the main thing that I want to get done though, after Ellie's vet appointment schedule thing, is I need to go up to the office. That's where I keep all of Lennon's toys that we're not currently using, because I do rotate her toys. You can kind of see over there, which I can, talk about maybe in another video or something. It's really nothing crazy, but I do rotate her toys every 1 to 2 weeks. So all of her other toys go up in the office, and it is an absolute disaster. It's like a dumping ground for all of her toys that aren't being used, and I have not organized it at all. It's a mess. So I really need to go up there and just not have it on the floor, put it on the shelves. Like, I don't know. That'll be the biggest project for today. That's the goal for her nap. And that's the hardest thing I feel like about being a stay-at-home mom, which I love every second of, but it can be hard to kind of figure out, like, you want to fill every cup, you want to like make sure that you're spending enough time with your kid. You want to make sure that you're doing enough around the house. You want to make sure that you're taking a little bit of time for yourself. You want to make sure that you're eating, or like brushing your teeth, or getting dressed. Like, Ellie, I have to make sure Ellie's good. Like, there's so many factors in a day, and like, you feel like if you don't do it all, then you've done nothing. At least that's how I feel. And so I'm trying to figure out how to balance that, because right now I get so overwhelmed with all the things that I feel like I should be doing that I end up doing nothing, or I put all of my energy into filling one cup and then all the other cups go empty. And I don't know. Sometimes it's stressful. Like I said, I love every second of it, and I really would not have it any other way. Like, this is my dream. Like, this is what I wanted. But that doesn't mean that some days aren't hard because I was also thinking like, man, I would like to read today. I started reading a new book last night that I'm really into and I would like to read. But like, how do you fit all of that in the span of one nap that's usually like 2 hours long, 3 if I'm really lucky? You can't. So I don't know. I'm just gonna do my best. I think that's the mantra that I have to go with is just do your best. The house is a mess. My teeth are not brushed. My coffee is cold. There's crumbs on the floor. But Lennon's happy, and that's all that matters. Lennon is in this phase right now where she kind of just wants to throw everything. Like she throws her cups, her food, her toys. Like if I'm cleaning up her playroom, she'll go right behind me and just throw everything out. Like she doesn't want to actually play with anything. She just wants to throw it. And so I do wonder if it's because I'm constantly constantly going behind her and trying to clean like whatever it is that she's making a mess of. And so I've tried now to like ignore the throwing and just let it be. And so I'm hoping that by leaving the mess, it makes it less likely that she just wants to constantly destroy it. As far as her playroom goes, I pick it up every morning. When I first wake up, before she comes downstairs, I'll go in the playroom and pick it all up and put it where it should be. Because it feels like a reset. It feels like a good way to start the day with a clean space. That goes for anywhere, but especially for her. And so I'll clean it all up first thing in the morning. And then I'm trying now to leave it the whole day. Don't touch it. And it's really hard because I want to go in there right now looking at that mess and I really want to put it all back. But I think that it's so important to leave it and not touch it. But I just want you to know it is very hard for me right now to not go in there and clean that up. So I am going to do my skincare routine really quick. And I guess while I'm doing that, I will go ahead and talk about what I'm currently reading. So I am currently reading a book called Our Share of Night. It's like a 600-page book, and I'm only 3% of the way through, so I really can't speak to it too much right now. Yeah, I don't really know too much about it right now, other than it's about, what I've gathered so far is that it's about a son and a father who seem to be escaping, running away from something. They're kind of incognito, and it seems as if the dad has some sort of magical powers where he can see the dead and speak to the dead, but he seems more like he's not really willing to communicate with them, that they're kind of a dark entity. I don't know, he definitely pushes them away and ignores the spirits rather than actively communicating with them. I also know that he is mourning his wife who recently passed away 3 months ago, and he is actively trying to find her spirit. So he's constantly doing different rituals and stuff to try to speak to his wife. His son, who seems to be pretty young, he seems to be getting the same powers that his dad had. And so now that he is starting to get these abilities, his dad is kind of teaching him how to handle the spirits. For example, they were in a hotel room, and the son could see this old lady. No, it wasn't an old lady. It was an older lady who had died, and I think she had died in childbirth. So she was pregnant, and she was had her mouth wide open and was kind of just screaming about her kid. It was kind of scary to the kid, to the son. And so the dad was teaching him how to send the spirit away. That is the only real introduction I've had into the magic system so far. All that I really know about this book is that it's supposed to be kind of scary and really dark. I'm only reading it because I'm really in the mood for just dark, spooky, horror kind of stuff lately. That stuff really keeps my interest. And Kayla from Books and Lala recommended it on Goodreads. So if you watch the vlog that she reads it in, she says that it's not really horrifying. It's not scary. It's not a typical horror, just dark. And so knowing that, it does make me a little deterred from continuing, because I do kind of want something that's straight horror. And it's a 600-page book, but it's so well written so far and very fast paced. I felt like I was reading really fast, even though I only got 3% of the way through. I don't know, something about the writing is really well done to where it doesn't feel slow. So I think I'm gonna keep with it for now. Josh is currently putting Len to bed. Once she's asleep, we're going to watch this week's episode of Succession that we missed. That was on Sunday. And then we're going to go lay down and read. He, for the record, has finished a book. I had him read Project Hail Mary, and he really liked it. And so now he is reading The Spaceman from Bohemia, I believe it's called. We were gonna read it together, but I'm just like genuinely trying to get back into reading, so I wanted to read something that was like actually gonna excite me, because I'm definitely a mood reader. So I'm not reading it currently, but eventually I will read it with him. I'm just not doing that right now. It is a typical day in life. Really nothing exciting, and that's just how it is with motherhood and stuff. Sometimes it's can be mundane. Being out on the splash pad was a big to-do for us because we don't usually do anything like that. It's exciting when we actually get to go outside and play around. I don't often do that just because of being so tired and having other things on my mind, but we did it today, so it's a win. That is it for today. Calling it a night. Bye.